Ever looked through a window and wondered, how did this simple sheet of glass become so essential to our lives? It's a story more fascinating than you might think, stretching back thousands of years. Let's open the book on the history of windows. Our journey begins in ancient times, long before glass was even a thing. Early humans used simple openings in their shelters, just holes in the wall, really. These were great for ventilation and letting out smoke, but not so great at keeping out wind, rain, or uninvited critters. To deal with this, people would cover these openings with animal hides, cloth, or even thin sheets of wood. It was a basic solution, but it was a start. The real game changer arrived with the Romans. Around 100 AD in Roman Egypt, they figured out how to make a crude form of glass. It wasn't the clear, perfect glass we know today. It was thick, greenish, and often filled with bubbles. You couldn't see through it clearly, but it did something revolutionary. It let in light while keeping the elements out. This was a massive leap forward. For the first time, you could have a naturally lit room that was also warm and dry. These early glass windows were a luxury, mostly found in the homes of the wealthy and in important public buildings like bathhouses. After the Roman Empire fell, the art of glassmaking was nearly lost in Europe. For centuries during the Dark Ages, windows went back to being simple, uncovered holes, or were covered with materials like thinly sliced animal horn, which was translucent but not transparent. It wasn't until the Middle Ages that glassmaking saw a revival, thanks in large part to the grand cathedrals being built across Europe. These Gothic cathedrals needed vast, beautiful windows to fill their massive interiors with divine light. This demand pushed glassmaking technology to new heights. Craftsmen learned to create stained glass, small pieces of colored glass held together by lead strips. These windows weren't for looking out at the world, they were for telling stories. They depicted biblical scenes in vibrant, jewel-like colors, creating a truly awe-inspiring atmosphere inside the church. For the average person who couldn't read, these windows were their Bible, their history book, and their art gallery all in one. During the Renaissance, the focus shifted from the divine to the human. People became more interested in the world around them. As wealth grew, more and more people wanted glass windows in their own homes. Glassmaking techniques improved, and glass became clearer and more affordable, though still a status symbol. The invention of the crown glass method in the 17th century allowed for larger, flatter panes of glass. Suddenly, homes could have big windows that offered clear views of the outside world, connecting the interior with the exterior in a whole new way. The Industrial Revolution in the 18th and 19th centuries was the next major turning point. Mass production made glass cheap and accessible to almost everyone. The cylinder process, and later the float glass process invented in the 1950s, allowed for the creation of huge, perfectly flat sheets of glass. This is the same basic method we use today. This innovation completely transformed architecture. Suddenly, architects could design buildings with entire walls made of glass. leading to the skyscrapers and modern homes we see all around us. Today, windows are more than just glass in a frame. We have double and triple glazing for insulation, smart glass that can tint on command, and impact-resistant glass for safety. Windows are high-tech components that play a crucial role in a building's energy efficiency, security, and overall design. They connect us to nature, flood our spaces with light, and frame our views of the world. So, the next time you gaze out of a window, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey it represents. From a simple hole in a wall to a sophisticated piece of technology, the window has shaped the way we live, work, and see the world. It's a silent witness to history, a portal to the outdoors, and a testament to human ingenuity. Thanks for watching. If you found this look into the history of Windows interesting, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the everyday objects that shape our lives. See you in the next one.